Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Candy Shop. I am Candace. I'm ready to get started. I done read y'all comments, and I have a lot to say. Some of my perspectives have changed, so I'm gonna play my intro, and then we'll get right into it. Yes, we will get right into it. Let's go. Welcome to the Candy Shop, where the glow don't ever stop. I'm serving looks of love on top, and you're the sweetest. Ooh. Welcome to the Candy Shop. Hey, yeah. So, hey everybody, I am happy to be back another night to talk about this infamous TSMadison versus Michelle Alien saga. There have been new developments, and I want to get right into it. Before I do that, I'm gonna just do a little bit of housekeeping. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, also share the live if you can. I'm just a small content creator trying to grow, and I gotta get my stuff out there. But let me start off by saying this about the whole just reading you guys' comments. So I was cracking up. There was a person I was going back and forth with in regards to copyright. So what Michelle Alien did was put a copyright strike onto T.S. Madison's video. The thing about copyright strikes is you can't false strike somebody, which is what Michelle Alien did. I don't know if you guys know that, but that was a false strike. She has now at least, well, this is what happened. So when she struck that channel, of course, it took away Madison's access to go live, and it also took down the live. But what I've seen from other channels, Conscious TV, shout out to him, and also just knowing YouTube, TSMadison appealed it or responded to it and was able to go live the very next day, which was today, this morning. And then she also uploaded the same live that was struck. She uploaded it as a premiere. So it's still on her channel. Let me check the comments really quick. Hey, Lamar, good to see you. So now that it's up and she basically it appears appealed the strike, Alien has to go back now. Michelle has to go back and has 10 days to prove that her video was actually she had a copyright license for it. And so she has to show proof of that within 10 days. So me going back and forth in the comments with the one person that was saying that Michelle Alien's content is monetized because she's a big creator. No, every creator here on YouTube, all of our stuff is fair use. It has nothing to do with whether you're a big content creator or a small content creator. As long as your stuff is within the YouTube community guidelines, the standards, everything is fair use. The night before Alien Michelle, she played some of TSMadison's content. So TSMadison could easily go back and strike Michelle as well, but she hasn't. So it's real crazy. Uh, Other comments were talking about TSMadison being a man, which we know she was born male, but she is now a trans woman and identifies as a woman. So on my platform, I will respect that. If you comment crazy like that about Madison, I will not be responding to your comments. Hey, Cece, good to see you. I need to make you a moderator on my channel. Good to see you. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so Madison's video is back up. Michelle, which I don't know why she chose to strike that video. She has to now prove that her strike was valid and that her content is licensed. The particular video that Maddie was playing, she has to prove that it was copyrighted and licensed, which I don't believe it was. Other than that, I want to talk or get into TSMadison's response. So today, basically, she put up a video talking about it's up and it's stuck, and I don't blame her. And when I say my perspective changed, what I mean by that is I'm leaning more towards TSMadison's side, not Michelle's side, because I really feel like it was petty. In my opinion, it was petty for Michelle to strike TSMadison. And now I went down. Hey, hey, Mount Mitch. You said I don't know either person you're talking about, but I'm here for you. Thank you. Thank you. And hey, Shanna or Shauna, good to see you. So, going down the timeline, because a lot of people did talk about the history of their beef. So, I do remember when Madison, oh, hey, Stacy Boy, you'll have to agree with me. Stacy Boy, that's okay. But I do remember when TSMadison and Kaya had their Queen's Court and they had their falling out, and Michelle actually basically gave commentary the same thing that I'm doing. So I don't know if it just stemmed from the beef stem from her siding with Kaya. I still have to catch up on why they had that beef. And I know people are like, do your research, do your research. I'm sorry, if you don't like the way that I do my content, go watch somewhere else because I'm gonna do it the way that I do it. And I like engagement. I like when people interact with me, and I want to hear other people's perspectives on certain topics. And this is one topic that I would love to hear other people's perspective, because there's several people that have said the beef stems from Funky Dineva, the beef stems from the Kaya situation. We'll never truly know, but it started sometime around that time. Oh, hi, follow me, Black. I use Metacube. So shout out to Metacube. I'm big on TikTok and watching those videos. So I do use the Metacube products for glass skin, and I've been using it for about a month now. So it cleared up a lot, but thank you. And hey, So Deb, I'm gonna drop my link for Mr. So Deb or Lamar if you guys want to come up. Um, yes. But going back to their beef, thank you to all of those that tell me a little bit about the history of their beef. I am familiar with all that whole timing, all of that stuff that went down in 2018. But thank you for putting it in the comments because it gave me some perspective. I do feel with both sides, there people have done petty things, but I just feel like striking the content was the ultimate petty, because this is how it's not. I know it's not Madison's livelihood, but it was petty. Hey, Red Label, good to see you. Ain't seen you in a minute. I messaged you on IG, I think. But yes, thank you for joining. But going back to the content and the issue at hand, I just feel like a couple of content creators have stated. I think Chef Don Don is one that stated this. Michelle tends to do things and then like she tends to throw rocks and hide her hands. And this is one situation where that has been done, I feel. I like Michelle Alien and I like Maddie, but I'm leaning more towards TSMadison. And that's just my opinion. So I want to know, for those that disagree, Stacy Boyd, if you're still here, tell me why you disagree, what you think about Madison. And while I go through some of these comments, is that spelled meta? It's Metacube, cube, Cube, Metacube. Look good in. Thank you, thank you. So with what has gone down in Madison's video this morning, she went off. She was talking about how oh, and you're welcome following back. She was talking about how she didn't really pay attention to how YouTube worked, and so when she watched Conscious TV's video from yesterday where he broke down copyright strikes and all of that, she was able to get more information, and she got to see what Michelle was doing, what she was trying to do basically. And so she went off. I don't think she went off enough. She didn't cuss her out too bad, but it was still, she meant what she said. She was very, you could tell she was very upset still about what that went down, because she was streaming from her bedroom. So I'm interested to see Michelle's response to this. I know Michelle went live yesterday, but I have to see what the timing was. I didn't have time to watch it. There's so many videos to go through, and I have a family myself, so I had things that I had to do today. But to get the gist of the beef, I did go back and watch a lot of Michelle's videos. And I know Maddie was talking about Michelle tried to delete certain playlists. There's still a playlist up that shows the whole Kaya, well, explains the Kaya and Madison beef. So that was interesting to watch. And it also has a video of Madison's former manager, Gio, and they're falling out. So Michelle Alien covered a lot of it. And like I said, I don't understand where the beef comes from if Michelle was doing her content. And so maybe at that time in 2018, when Michelle was doing commentary on the situation, maybe Maddie didn't agree with it. We all know Michelle is a big content creator. Madison is bigger though. Madison, I think, has 100,000 more subscribers than Michelle. So two big content creators. It appears to be a big misunderstanding, but a lot of stuff is going down. There have been a lot of insults. We all know, like I said yesterday, Maddie refers to Michelle as Gilla Gorilla and Gary Coleman. And then AT Alien Michelle, she refers to Madison as TS Man Hands Madison. So it is a mess all the way around. All the way around. So I'm interested to see how this unfolds. I definitely want to know you guys' thoughts on the whole drama and all of it. It seems like it's not the end of it. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do videos on it, but as the stuff comes, I'll be talking about it. One thing that I did want to move to and talk about, let me see. Follow Me said, I hate their beef and I like them both. I wonder if it is real. Yeah. Oh, yes, it's definitely real. Like I like them both too. But yeah, this is definitely real. They've been beefing for years, at least since 2018. So it's a real beef. I don't think that is fake. They've said some mean stuff about each other. There have been petty things done on both sides. So it's 100% real. Yes, make sure you give the thumbs up, like the video. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was the incident with Chilli from TLC. So we all know, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday, Chilli was found to have donated money to Trump's campaign. She shared basically something in regards to the conspiracy theories that relate to Michelle Obama being a man. Um, just some crazy stuff. She tried to come back and walk it back and say that she was on Instagram and she accidentally shared the Michelle post by mistake, which I don't see how you can do that. Because if she accidentally shared it, that means she was trying to like it, which is crazy to me. And then she said that she was donating to Trump's campaign to support veterans, and I can't remember who else. But my thing is, if you're trying to support veterans, couldn't you just donate to? I know they have an organization you can donate to, and why not donate to the current president, Biden, or just whatever is under him as with when it comes to veterans. So I was highly confused. It doesn't make sense. I know they've tried to cancel her before, but I think this is gonna cancel her all the way. And it's canceling TLC. Also, I saw T-Boss put up a picture of her wearing a Delta shirt or something like that. And she's not even a Delta. And then people are saying it's AI. So I don't know what's up with TLC. They definitely seem a little tone deaf. Let me read some of these comments. Did they go to court in the past? You're talking about Madison and uh, Michelle. I don't believe they did. They might have. There were restraining orders on both sides in the past, but I don't know if they actually went to court for those. Chilli would not be the only one. Right. Hey, AT2, good to see you. I have a list of companies and individuals who have contributed to Trump, and it surprised me some of the names. Yes, I just found out Wendy's is one of the ones that contributed to Trump. And I like Wendy's. I didn't know they contributed to his campaign. The way they are on social media, they come off very black sounding on social media when they're going back and forth with their Twitter beefs with other restaurants. So I'm shocked that they donated to Trump. Are you going to get a ticket to the concert? No, I'm not getting a ticket, and it seems like it's up in the air on whether or not TLC is even going to be on this In Vogue tour, because of all of this stuff that's going on. And I know Chilli is trying to save face and backpedal, but I don't think it's working because her excuses don't make any sense at all. Isn't there a political party that stays in the middle? I don't know if that would apply to Chilli though. I don't think Chili is in the middle. There is a political party that is like, sort of in the middle. I think it's the Lamar. If you can help me out, the Green Party. I believe that's one of them. It might be two parties that are kind of in the middle, but independent. Yes, the Independent Party. There was a Green Party too once at one point, but I don't think Chili is independent. Not giving money. And hey, so Debonair, good to see you.
Hey, what's going on?
Yes. Let me turn my volume up. So, what do you want to talk about first? We got 15 more minutes. I'll only do 30 minutes.
Oh no, that's fine. I gotta get ready for. Going on. I set my 15 minutes after yours because I knew you wasn't gonna be along. But no, did you? You said I heard you say that T.S. Madison didn't read her that much. You know why she didn't? Can you hear
Why?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Why didn't she read her that
Okay,
much?
because she let Google do it and Siri do it.
I saw that. Yeah, she was like, Google, who is T.S. Madison? So, that was hilarious to me.
And I think the concert is still going on because Salt put out a statement today saying that she stands behind Chili and that she's not a bad person. She doesn't support that and all that stuff. So I think that they are going on.
Mm-mm-mm. Salt better watch it. I wanted to read AT2's comment. He said, Chili statement made her even more guilty. She knows that MAGA is not buying tickets to see them. It's black people who are buying tickets. You can't have it both ways. Exactly. What do you think about the whole Chili situation, Deb?
I think it's crazy. I think that's crazy that she did that. I went on there yesterday. I said it talks about how tone deaf that they are because she said that she did these things, but she donated this money. They have a list of it. Actually, I'm getting ready to pull it up on mine and after this. But they have a whole list of all the people that she donated to. She donated to 17 different times. It was like $900 altogether. And I'm like, it just shows how tone deaf they are to the people that support them. She's up here saying she's donating for the veterans, but you don't even know where your money's going to.
Exactly. And I don't get how Trump is the bridge to the veterans. I don't
Me either.
that part I, like make that make sense.
But she's saying it like she didn't know that the money was going to Trump.
What? What? It's just a bunch of bull. 82 says it was a Trump PAC that she or PAC that she donated to. It said nothing about vets. Interesting. Interesting. And then she's trying to bring in vets. Um, Going back to T.S. Madison and Michelle Alien, who are you? Are you Team Maddie or Team Michelle?
I never really watched either one. I'm more familiar with T.S. Madison, of course, because I'm a part of the community. Um,
Hmm.
but I mean, I watch T.S. Madison probably more than I've ever watched Michelle.
Okay. Well, I've watched both, so I'm team in this situation. I am team Maddie, but overall, I'm team nobody. I like them both. I liked Michelle more for her Housewives content. She doesn't like Claudia Jordan, calls her colorist Claudia. So,
Yeah, and I think that's why I don't watch her because of that.
oh yeah, you like Claudia.
I knew it was something, and she don't
Yeah,
like Kenya either,
yeah, she doesn't like Kenya, but
and
somebody
Candy,
said yesterday, huh?
and Candy.
So she doesn't like Candy. I thought she liked Candy, so she does not like Candy.
I don't maybe that's something I thought I
Somebody
heard.
else said she didn't like Candy yesterday, but in my comments, somebody said she did like Candy.
Well, I know for sure Kenya and Claudia.
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't care for Kenya like that either. So that's why I could watch Michelle. So I liked her doing that content, and of course I've watched T.S. Madison more. I like Fact Talk with Craig. Both of them are hilarious, and so
Hmm.
I know, and I think I mentioned this yesterday. A lot of some Black women do get offended by Madison and the things that she says, but to me, nobody is perfect. Nobody has the right
Right,
or right answers to say all the time.
right.
So I could see past some of the stuff that she's saying. I don't feel disrespected in how she's portrayed her content, and I'm not going to disrespect her either.
Yeah.
So That's my stance on that.
It's just like
Other
if
than
you know when you go to different when you watch different TV shows or different channels, there's different
Mhm.
content for different people, and like if you don't like it, just don't watch it.
Right, right, exactly, exactly. But it's people love to throw out there that Madison is a man, which
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know why they think that hurts her because it doesn't. So, but it's just them being ridiculous.
yeah, because I thought it was even crazier because the DL Whisperer was on Facebook. I have ran across like one of his reels or something, and he was calling TSMadison Big Tim. I won Big Tim just before he went to right before he went to jail. And I'm like, you got to watch what you be saying because it'll turn around and bite you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you on there talking about I won Big Tim. I won Big Tim, Timothy, all this, and then like maybe the week after that he was in jail.
Right. And I agree with follow me. Me and you talked about this earlier. Didn't we say that people need to turn the channel or create their own channel?
Yeah, yeah, we did. We talked about that earlier.
Yes, but I wanted to say so, Deb. With going back to the DO Whisperer, I was watching Wiley. I watch him sometimes too because he's funny. He mentioned that the DO Whisperer is can either get 4 years in jail or he may take a deal where he gets 4 years probation. He feels Wiley felt like it was too harsh. He thinks some punishment should have happened because he should not have been riding around Madison's house. But apparently, Madison read a credit report, and she never said whose credit report it was, but it was implied that it was the DL Whisperer's credit report, which is what is the reasoning as to why he went driving around her house. Um, as for the punishment, do I think 4 years is intense? Not necessarily, because if he crossed the line of going to her house, to me, 1 year wouldn't be enough. So, what is your take on that?
Well, he's talking about unaliving these people. Like, so once you start saying that stuff and then you ride past the house, you deserve all the time you're supposed to get. The
Hmm.
reason why that nothing has happened is because he's trying to like put his own plea together. Like, I don't think he knows how it works, and so he's trying to put his own plea deal together. On top of that, I don't know if you heard the jail call that he had. Did you hear that?
No, what happened?
Yeah. Um, he has more charges come like that
What?
he's gotten since he's been in jail. And
What? I think that other content creator had some type of restraining order against him. The one on TikTok. Remember, I told you he was in some guy's
D
DMs. I think he has a restraining order against him too.
and that guy something D or something like that. He has charges on him too. And
Mm-mm-mm.
if I'm not mistaken, Dominique has charges on him.
Yes, I believe Dominique does. And shout out to her. I love Dominique.
Yeah. So I mean, they even after this, he has more stuff he got to face anyway.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so it sounds like it's a pattern, which is why to me 4 years might not even be enough because something is wrong
Yeah.
there, and it seems like he becomes obsessed with these people.
And I was going listening to Conscience. I think they played that phone call, that jail call on during his court case
Oh my
when he was saying
goodness.
he gonna get right out of jail and all this. I'm about to play it if you want to listen to it on my channel after you're done.
Okay.
Towards the end, but they played it during his court case, and he's like, no matter how much it is, he's gonna be bailed right back out, and he found it was $1 million. You ain't
Oh
got
my.
that.
So what on your channel, what are you going to be talking about? Because I'm probably going to head over there.
Basically,
Why?
I did Chili yesterday, but then I saw the update with Salt, so I'm pulling that up. And just talking about the social media of it all, how people are responding to her, and then also I'm gonna tap into this TSMadison real quick to go back
Mhm.
because I was telling you earlier today that I had saw the live she did on Facebook, and Hollywood Unlocked had pulled the clips from that, and they have all those lives that he had did, so I had that stuff too. So I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna try to play that jail call.
Okay, good, good. So make sure you guys subscribe to So Deb head over there after me because we got 6 minutes left. I only want to do 30 minutes. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. It depends on what's in my comments today. So make
Yeah.
sure you guys, yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, comment. I definitely want to keep the engagement going. Going back
Yeah, I know
to
when we had talked earlier, you said what time, so I was like, let me play mine after you get off of yours because I want to make sure I was over here.
yes, but I wanted to ask you in the beginning of this live, I started to talk about the copyright. Oh, and oh, look at Lamb join Lamb. Oh, it's a little reunion.
I want to join the party.
Yes, I wanted to ask y'all both with copyrights because from my understanding with copyright claims, it has to be licensed content, and not a lot of people actually go and get their YouTube content licensed. It's just open. So
Right.
what do you both know about that? Because this basically what Michelle Alien did to me was a false strike that she now has to prove is a real strike. But what are y'all thoughts?
I
Well,
think
as
as
I
long as
know,
you
it don't
have
have to.
the, if,
Go ahead,
oh,
Deb.
go ahead. I think
Yeah,
as
as
long as
far
you
as I know,
have
it don't have to
a
be
long,
like.
Okay, Lamar, you go first. Lamar, you go first.
As far as I know, you don't have to be licensed. My understanding, I mean, I may not be as versed on it as one of you guys may be, but I don't think it has to be licensed. If it's my content, it's my content. There's a whole function on YouTube where if my video or my content shows up anywhere else on YouTube, I can strike it. Basically, it shows me where it is, how much time they use, how much of it they used, and I have people use my stuff all the god dang time. Then I think I do have to. I think it gets reviewed to determine if it's fair use or not.
Mhm.
But I don't think but YouTube isn't a great, they're not a great help on that though. Because, I get hit all the time from some of the celebs about their houses being on my channel. And if I would have to go to court to fight some of it. YouTube don't
Yeah,
get involved in the litigation part of it.
yeah, but and going back to with all of it, it is still fair use, and that's the thing. A lot of people with these strikes, you could choose to fight it or appeal it, and you can choose to go to court. So
Yeah.
it just depends. But as long as you're giving commentary, that's how easy. That's why it was so easy for Madison to get her stuff put back up because
yeah,
she wasn't just playing it and just not saying anything. She was pausing it and commenting on it, and so that's fair use. But I want to hear from Deb. What were you gonna say, Deb?
yeah, you do. I think when it's licensed, what they do is they can just take, they give the person the option to leave it up, but then they get the monetary from it if it's
Mm-hmm.
licensed. But if it's not
Mm.
licensed, if you didn't get the permission and not giving commentary on it, you can't still strike the channel. So as long as Madison didn't go on and just play her video and never said nothing, then she's cool.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, because
Interesting.
she was giving commentary because me and Deb know about it in the sector that we used to be in, the black tea sector. People were striking people all the time, and it was getting appealed. And I've only ever seen one person be gone from YouTube. Other than that, well, actually two. One was Nosy Ho Live, but Nosy Ho Live is back. Um, I'm thinking something else now, but she's really the only person that I've seen that has been gone and has not been able to come back.
Yeah,
Mm. Um. So did was TS able to get that stuff back, get that video back on her page?
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
she was able to go live this morning.
and
So
and,
Mm.
and it was monetized.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
so
Interesting.
it appears it was a false strike.
Oh. And did we know whether she actually struck anything on Michelle's channel?
Mm,
Uh,
she
we
went on
don't.
today and was saying that she told Michelle to put that playlist back up so that they can go back tit for tat and see what it really is, because if that's the case, then they both have done it. But
Lord,
um,
I
it's
saw
dangerous
I saw
game.
Michelle has
content.
10 days now to respond.
Yeah, Michelle has 10 days to respond, but I saw some comment on Michelle's or some content on Michelle's channel that had Madison's videos on it. I don't know if they were videos from YouTube, but she still has some of Madison's content on her videos.
TSMadison said that she did find some still that was up there, but that playlist is gone.
Mm.
I think she said it was like 18 videos in that playlist.
Yeah, well, one of them is she must have two because it was one playlist that had the Queen's Court stuff. That one was still up. I don't know if that one was up, but three of the videos are private out of that playlist.
Mm.
I mean, it really don't matter if it's private or not, because I mean, if TSMadison goes to battle it, YouTube has to pull it up if they go to court.
Yes. And thank you, Follow Me Black. Yes, shout out to
Oh
Nosy
yeah,
Ho. I
shout
don't
out
think
to
she
Nosy.
goes by that name because I follow her on TikTok and she did not want us calling her that. So y'all know how
Really?
nosy it is. She be going off. But any final thoughts? I'm gonna just end it here. This was fun.
Yeah,
She
Yeah.
said go live.
yeah. So
You said
I
six
missed,
minutes left.
I missed the whole thing.
I miss seeing you, Gary. It's good seeing you back. Seeing you back in the land of the living.
Hmm.
Here you go, Lamar. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna get with Lamar and probably so Deb on some topics that I can talk about tomorrow because they're my little
Sweet.
YouTube gurus. So
Sweet.
thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna play my outro and we are done. Make sure you like the live, subscribe, share, and get in the comments. Talk to me. Talk to each other. So let me just play my outro. I'm playing my old song if I can find it. Oh, here it is. All right. Bye, everybody.
Welcome to the candy shop, hey, yeah, where the glow don't ever stop. I'm serving looks and love on top, and you're the sweetest.
Hey, hey, hey.